On a cold, dark night, fear can sneak up on you like a predator, unseen and unknown. Yet sometimes, the most frightening things are not found in the depths of the night, but in the middle of the ordinary, where the unsettling unease of an unsolved mystery can linger for decades. Welcome back, fans of the eerie, the unexplainable, and the spine-chillingly real. I'm Miss Eerie, your guide through the murky waters of unsolved mysteries, the human psyche, and the dark side of history. Today, we delve into a story that is as frightening as it is heartbreaking. Today, we recount the haunting tale of Dorothy Jane Scott. This story, while tragic, remains shrouded in mystery with numerous twists and turns that are guaranteed to leave you on the edge of your seat. It is a dark descent into a real-life horror story where not all questions have answers, and closure is as elusive as the predator we seek. Dorothy Jane Scott, a single mother in her early 30s, was known as a quiet, caring woman. She worked as a secretary at two jointly owned stores in Anaheim, California. Her life was fairly ordinary until it took a chilling turn. In the early months of 1980, Dorothy started receiving anonymous phone calls at work. The caller, a man, would alternately profess his love and then his disdain for her. He would describe her day-to-day activities, proving that he was watching her. Frightened, Dorothy considered buying a handgun. On May 28, 1980, after noticing her colleague Conrad Bostrom looked unwell, Dorothy and another co-worker, Pam Head, drove him to a nearby hospital. After it was discovered that Bostrom had been bitten by a black widow spider, he was treated while Dorothy and Pam waited. After the ordeal, Dorothy went to fetch her car from the hospital parking lot to pick up her friends. She never made it back inside. When her companions came out and found neither Dorothy nor the car, they reported her missing. A few hours later, Dorothy's car was found ablaze in a back alley, but Dorothy was nowhere to be found. The weeks turned into months, and the mysterious phone calls started again, this time to Dorothy's mother, Vera. For the next 4 years, the tormentor would call, alternately claiming to have killed Dorothy or that she was alive with him. The calls were usually brief and always occurred when Vera was home alone, feeding into the harrowing notion that the caller was still watching the family. Despite their best efforts, investigators were unable to trace the calls or identify the man behind them. The voice, still unidentified, became a phantom that haunted the Scott family, constantly reminding them of their lost Dorothy. In August 1984, the chilling saga took a grim turn. Human remains were found in a construction site in Anaheim, with them a turquoise ring and a watch that had stopped at 12:30 a.m. on May 29, 1980, the night Dorothy disappeared. Dental records confirmed the unthinkable. The remains were those of Dorothy Jane Scott. Even after the devastating discovery, the calls didn't stop. They continued until April 1984 when, during one call, the unidentified tormentor asked for Dorothy. For the first time, her father Jacob answered the phone. The calls stopped. Despite significant media attention and police investigation, Dorothy Jane Scott's murderer was never identified. The motives, identity, and the eerie calls remain a mystery to this day. The haunting tale is a chilling reminder that sometimes the most horrifying stories are not those from the big screen, but those that occur in our seemingly ordinary lives. Dorothy Jane Scott was a kind, caring mother, daughter, and friend. Her life was unjustly cut short, leaving behind a grieving family and a mystery that has yet to be unraveled. As we remember her, we keep in mind the thousands of other victims of unsolved crimes whose stories are yet to be told. This brings us to the end of this dark journey. Dorothy's story is a sobering testament to the horrors that lurk in the shadows of our everyday lives. If you like this kind of content and want to delve deeper into the unsolved, the eerie, and the chilling mysteries of our world, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share this video. Remember, every time you share, you help spread awareness about these unsolved cases and bring us one step closer to justice. I'm Miss Eerie, signing off until the next time I bring you another mystery from the shadows into the light. Remember, stay curious, stay vigilant, and as always, stay eerie, my friends.